Prince of Persia Remake seems to have been lost to the sands of time. The developers contacted Jordan Mechner and asked what he and the previous team had cut from the game and wished to add back in. Yuri Lowenthal returns as the voice of Prince, but now also does motion capture for him. Farah has a new actress named Supinder Wraich. Without much technical support, development in Ubisoft Mumbai and Ubisoft Pune has been slow, even in development hell. In May 2022, Ubisoft handed development back to the original game's production Ubisoft Montreal. Ubisoft said the game will not be released for fiscal year 2022 to 2023. A remake of the game, developed by Indian studios Ubisoft Mumbai and Ubisoft Pune, was announced at Ubisoft Forward 2020 and was originally scheduled to release on January 21, 2021, for PlayStation 4, Windows, and Xbox One. Lowenthal returned to voice the Prince, while Farah was voiced by Supinder Wraich. The announcement trailer drew criticism from fans who considered the game's graphics to be lackluster, particularly as it was being developed using the newest iteration of Ubisoft Anvil. Ubisoft responded by stating that the visual style was an intentional choice, as they had wanted it to be unique, to make this game stand out from other games due to its fantasy elements. The release of the game was initially delayed by Ubisoft to March 18, 2021, before being postponed indefinitely to deliver a remake that feels fresh while remaining faithful to the original. In its quarterly financial report of 2021, Ubisoft stated the game is expected to be out during its 2022 to 2023 fiscal year. In May 2022, Ubisoft announced that Ubisoft Montreal was taking over development of the remake. A month later, Ubisoft once again delayed the game, this time stating that the company was no longer targeting a release during its 2022 to 2023 fiscal year. Amidst the scorched sands of ancient Persia, there is a legend spun in an ancient tongue. It speaks of a time born of blood and ruled by deceit. Drawn to the dark powers of a magic dagger, a young prince is led to unleash a deadly evil upon a beautiful kingdom. Official description. Characters. Prince, the protagonist of the Sands of Time trilogy. The prince is a young man when accompanies his father for his first taste of battle. He discovers the dagger of time and becomes the one who releases the sands of time. Farah, the Princess of India, she helps the prince reach the Tower of Dawn to recapture the sands of time, determined to see his mistake undone before the sands of time can consume everything. Vizier, the antagonist of the sands of time. The vizier is a dying man seeking the immortality promised by the sands of time. He tricks the prince into releasing the sands of time in a gambit to steal the dagger of time from him. King Shahraman, the father of the prince and ruler of a kingdom in Persia, Shahraman was deceived by the vizier and convinced to attack the Maharaja's kingdom. Shahraman is transformed into a sand creature by the sands of time. Sultan of Azad, an ally of Persia and ruler of Azad, the Sultan is one of the victims of the sands of time.